So this bald guy was 40 years old. He was 40-year-old virgin, the real one. And during immersion, around the 3rd or 4th month, he lost his virginity. And I wasn't there at the time when he got laid, but he told me the story. I was actually there in the morning when he had a big smile on his face, and that's when I asked him what happened. So apparently the night before, they had gone to Marquee nightclub. It's a nice nightclub. It's a Monday thing, so we'd gone Monday night. I went too, but I did not stay with him the whole night. And he was with one of my assistant coaches. And they apparently went to some girl's hotel room, like on the penthouse of the Wynn or Encore, some hotel there. And, you know, there was people got tipsy, and, you know, this girl was not like the best looking girl. She wasn't like some hot chick, but he liked her. You know, he was like into her. Anyway, on the taxi ride to her hotel from the club, he got a blowjob from this girl in the cab. And that was his first blowjob in his entire life. So proud, so proud. And then when they went to the hotel room, he tells me this, obviously I didn't see him fuck, but when they went to the hotel room, he fucked this girl in her room. And he came in like 30 seconds or something. It was a bad fucking, but he fucked this girl. And he lost his virginity to this, you know, older lady. You know, she was above 40, so he was older than him. But he loved her. He really liked her, and he was super happy. And the morning when he came back to, you know, where we used to live at the Meridian, these are condos right in front of Tuscany Casino, if you know Vegas at all. When he was coming back home in the cab, you know, back to the condos, I was doing something in the morning at the time. This was like 6, 7 a.m. And I saw him coming in. And I always stop, you know, it's one of my students. I love seeing my students in the morning because maybe they got laid. So he comes up to me and he had this huge smile on his face. Farhan, I got laid, man. Hey, Farhan, I got laid. It's like, fuck, man, what happened? So he told me this story. And it's so, now as I'm telling you this story, I'm so happy that I did immersion. I'm so happy that I was in Vegas that 1 year. I learned so much about myself. I learned so much about girls, so much about women. You know, we had women cheat on their husband. You know, these women had kids and stuff, and they would show me like photos of their kids on the cell phone and still want to fuck me because they were drunk. Like, these are like hot Polish, German, French girls, like, you know, different races, and really hot girls who would just want to fuck. I mean, I went through a lot. I'll get to that in a future video if you want. You know, post your comments in the feedback form down below, or you can email me, or you can fill in the webinar form, and I'll talk about all this stuff in the webinar. But I have a lot to say about immersion. If you're really interested in those stories, I'll be happy to tell you, because there's tons. So the truth takeaway is confidence is not about hair. Now, I'll tell you my honest answer. If I was bald, I would lose my confidence. But it doesn't have to be that way. And the other thing is, I know how to grow my hair back because I am very disciplined in how I live my life. Like, dude, I have no stress in my life. I've made my life to have zero stress. Like, I'm super happy. I take people's stresses away, actually. And I don't give a fuck about anything, like what my parents think, what my uncle thinks, what my brother thinks, what my friends think. I don't give a fuck. I'm just doing my shit like this. Like, I don't even care what the fuck you think. I'm just doing this, right? This is my life. I love it, so I'm gonna do it forever. And I do it without expecting anything in return. That's what's cool. That's why I hired a team. They take care of all that marketing, businessy stuff, and I'm just providing content. That's it. And I love this. So, the other guy, Harry, he had bought every single RSD product since before RSD even started. So he had spent probably like $30,000 on products. And he didn't get laid for the whole year. He didn't even pull a girl from the club somewhere. So not only did he lack confidence, but he lacked humility. You gotta have at least one of those.